Okay, sorry.
Yeah, so sorry, we have to record this class because some
Okay, definitely.
customers can't attend. You can share your screen directly now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you see my screen, everyone?
Yeah,
let
I
me know.
can.
Okay. All right. So let me turn it on. All right. Today's first class. Yeah, I think Jack already mentioned a little bit myself. Yeah. So I joined in Euclid. Joined in Olympic Goals for like more than half a year. Focus on Euclid and other computation for from the using the resource from Waterloo. So today we're gonna hope to do 2 questions in class since we have limited time. So this is a plan for the schedule for this summer. I assume we're gonna start in August. We're gonna do the 10 sections, including number theories, exponents, logarithm, to the sequence at the end. We try to do 2 sections per week. All right, so we're gonna do one sorry, before we start, I'll just emphasize, for this class, we really want to teach you the methodology, how to get solution by yourself in a certain time. So, in class, we do a lot of practice. We focus on question number 5 to 8 from Euclid per year. I'm gonna give you, for each question, I'm gonna give you a hint. I want you to think about in class, and then I might ask you, some questions. What's your possible way you're gonna do the solution? Because I do like to have interaction with all the students. Okay, so like I said, for this class, not only I want you to get the solution done, but also I want you to build up your own methodology in a certain time. Okay, and then as time goes by, I want you to speed up the questions. Okay, get it done in a certain time. Okay. All right, this is a question number 8, part A from this year, I believe. So suppose that A is given bigger than 0.5 and that the parabola is given, see the graph on the right, with equations given has vertex and V. The parabola intersects the line with equation y equal to minus x plus 4a at 2 points, B and C. And then if the triangle VBC, if you see here inside the parabola and intersections, how to determine the value of A. So it can be this one, right? The coefficients in the quadratic equations. So let's take 1 minute, think about how you're going to start, and then we're going to do it later, okay? Can you see the questions? Let me know it's too small, okay? Hello? Can you hear me? Okay. All right, yeah. Take a 1-2 minutes, think about how you're going to start. Anyone have any idea how you're going to start? First, you turn on your microphone, right? Okay, and then the question already gave us about A, right? Give a little bit about A, right? We know A going to be bigger than 0.5. I mean, 1 out of 2, right? Because when you see the parabola on a graph, the concave is going to up, right? Which means A has to be bigger than 0, right? And then, and we also have what? The linear line, right? linear line y equal to minus x plus 4a with two intersections B and C. Okay, so what that mean? Any idea? Let me share a whiteboard. Let me know if you cannot see my whiteboard, okay? Okay, if I have a parabola, symmetric to the y-axis vertically, we also have a linear line B and C. Actually, the quadratic formula is given, right? Quadratic function is given, y equal to ax squared plus 2, and also the linear line is given is y equal to 4x plus 4a, right? Minus x plus 4a. What do you think? What you can do for these two? Any idea? Okay, well, today I'm gonna, next time I just ask your name, okay? All right, so what you can do, you can let them do what? Equal to each other, right? When you let them equal to each other, what are you gonna get? You're gonna get a new quadratic function, right? And then the answers for x gonna be what? When you have a quadratic function, you're gonna have two possible solutions, right? x1, x2, based on the quadratic formula, right? Minus 2a plus b, minus b plus or minus under the, square root, right? So what's x1, x2 gonna be? Actually gonna be what? The solution b and c, right? Right? If I consider c as x1, y1, b as x2, b2, y2. So whatever the solution here, the new quadratic function gonna be what? Gonna be and c, right? Whatever on x, right? Does that make sense? Okay. Let me know if you didn't get it. Okay, you can either raise your hands or just, or text me in chat box, or you can just turn on your microphone. Okay, just let me know. Yeah. Okay. Since I give you the hints, can you take a 2 to 3 minutes to let me know what's x gonna be based on using the quadratic formula? Okay, whatever here. Tell me x1, x2 gonna be what's gonna be. Well, definitely the answers for x1, x2 gonna include what? Include a, right? That makes sense? Yeah. Take 2 minutes and then let me know when you're done. What's x1, x2 gonna be? Oh, sorry. Let me go back to questions. You might need a. Do you want to leave here or you go back to questions? Sorry for the Zoom. I cannot share both. I can either share the PowerPoints or the whiteboard. Okay, only one per time. I'm gonna put here. I'm gonna erase this, okay? I'm gonna draw the graph here, a smaller size. Okay, whatever. So like I mentioned, we're gonna let them two equal to each other, right? Okay. And then just remove whatever. Right? This is what? A standard quadratic equation, right? So using the quadratic formula, x gonna be what? Equal to what? 2a, right? On the bottom. On top is gonna be minus b, right? Gonna be minus 1, right? Here's b, right? Plus or minus under square roots. B squared gonna be 1 squared minus what? 4ac, right? 4a times c, right? Right? If you see whatever inside square roots, it's gonna be what? It's gonna be 1 minus 8a plus 16a squared, right? What is this gonna be? We can make it what? A perfect square, right? It's gonna be 1 minus 4a squared, right? Right? And we know a is bigger than half, so we can convert it, right? It's going to be what, you know, you can switch to this way, right? It's the same, right? So what's finally, what's x going to be? X going to be what? 2a on the bottom plus minus 1 plus minus, sorry, 4a minus 1, right? And then, yeah, we know there are two possible solution, right? It's going to be minus 2, right? When we're using minus. And then what's the other one? Minus 1 over a plus 2. Okay, anyone got it? So that's our first step, right? So we got the x, right? Both x. So which means what? Can I erase? Ah, so quiet this class. You can turn on your microphone, okay? Whenever, yeah, just say something, okay?
大家请注意啊，我们的那个班级和这个其他的教育机构是不一样的，我们是鼓励大家参与提问，大家一起动手这个做题目的。
Yeah, because I want you to make sure you follow me, okay? I mean, like I said, you know, there's no punishment, you know, if you say something wrong. There's no right or wrong, okay? It's in class. We practice together, you know, just, you know, feel free to turn on your microphone, just say something, or if you don't want, you can just type in the group chat, right? Okay.
对，我们鼓励大家参与。
Yeah. All right. Well, if nobody's answer, I'm gonna raise it, okay? I assume you got it, okay? So we got the two answers, right? X1, X2, right? We mentioned that's gonna be what? Gonna be B, right? B and C, right? For X, right? Oh, wrong one. It's gonna be C. Right? We talk about, right? X can be X equal to either minus 2 or 2 minus 1 over 8, right? You see the graph. B is on here, right? B is definitely negative for X, right? So minus 2 can be for A here, right? So which means C gonna be here, right? Has to be positive. Okay. So what's next? We got our first step done. What's next? We don't know why for both point, right? Why B, why C, we don't know, right? But we can get it, right? Based on what? Based on X. Because the linear equation is given, right? Y equal to minus x plus 4a, right? B and C, they both on the linear line, right? This one. So you can plug in x to whatever we just got, right? To get B and C, YB and YC, okay? So I plug in -2 for B. I got what? I got 4a plus 2. That's for YB, right? Similarly, you just plug in 2 minus 1 over a to this linear equation again. You got a YC, right? Right? YC gonna be, I think it'd be 4a plus a 1 over a minus 2, okay? All right, we got a second step that, right? We got a B and C, right? The coordinates for B and C, right? What's next? What's next? I'm gonna erase this, okay? The area of triangle BVC is given, right? Do you read the questions? I'm gonna write down here. Triangle BVC is given. S is area, right? It's what? So if the triangle BBC inside is given, what you can do? When also we got the coordinates for B and C, right? What's next you can do? You can get the coordinates for V, right? Right? We know V is on y-axis, right? So which means Vx will be 0 for sure, right? Right? And we know the quadratic formula or quadratic equation is y equal to ax squared plus 2, right? When x is 0, y is 2, right? So the coordinates for y can be what? 0 and 2, right? We actually got 3 points, right? Out of 3 points. So what you can do? You want to build what? A new quadratic function, right? Or quadratic equation, right? Whatever, only have a as our unknown, right? Based on the given condition, right? Because we're looking for a. So, right? So that's why the next step, what do you want to do? You want to use the triangle BVC to build another equation, only have a, right? We don't want x there anymore, right? Because we're looking for a, right? Okay. So how to do that? It's kind of hard to use the BVC directly, right? Because, we don't know BVC going to be a right triangle or not. But I can build on something, right? To make it a little bit easier, right? What you can do a horizontal line here, right? Across V, right? Okay, horizontal line means, parallel to X on the bottom. And then do a vertical line, start from B. Which makes a right triangle here. We can call it, let's say, P here. Okay, so the BPV on the left side is a what? It's a right triangle, right? Right? Similarly, on the right side, you can do another right triangle, right? Starting from C on the top, right? Do a vertical line to the bottom. Make another right triangle. We can call maybe as Q here, right? So here's another right triangle on the right side, right? Gonna be, it's called CQV, right? Right? So what's next? based on we build two right triangles, between, well, which makes our known triangle BVC between. You see a new shape here, right? The BCQP is what? Bad drawing. A trapezoid, right? Right? With two right triangle, right? Right? How can we use this one? Since the area is given, whatever the area of the triangle BVC is given, you can build what? An area equation, right? For what? For trapezoid, it's BPCQ, right? As BPCQ equal to what? Equal to three triangles add together, right? Start from the left side. Triangle BPV is the first new right triangle we build on the left side, right? Plus whatever we had, right? Triangle BVC, right? In the middle. Plus the last new triangle we built, right? On the right side. Right triangle CQB, right? Right? You can use this equation to what? To get A, right? Because when you plug in all the numbers, it should have what? Only A as our unknown, right? Does it make sense? So what's the area of the trapezoid? This one, the BPCQ. Gonna be two base. Two base. BP plus CQ, right? Times the head is BQ, right? Divide by 2, right? What's BP? Here, Q to the horizontal line, let's say PX is what? It's 2, right? Because P, V, Q, they are all on the horizontal line, right? Where Y equal to 2. So that's why the distance, the vertical distance for the PX is going to be 2, right? Right? And then what's BP? What's BX? We know B is what? We just get it, right? B is minus 2 and 4A plus 2, right? That's B. The coordinates for B, right? So the BP going to be what? BP going to be equal to BX minus PX, right? Which is going to be, BS is what? This whole distance, right? It's 4A plus 2 minus 2, okay? That's BP, right? What's CQ? Similarly, you can get a CQ, right? Using C, what coordinate C? Minus 2, right? You get a C, right? You can also get a C, right? I mean, sorry, the CQ, right? And then PQ gonna be what? What's PQ gonna be? Horizontal line. PQ equal to what? PY here on the left plus VQ, right? That's based on what? Based on the coordinates and B and C, right? BX and CX, right? You're gonna add them together. with absolute value, right? Okay, you can get PQ. Okay, so for these, you can get what? The area of the trapezoid, right? Trapezoid, including A only, right? With the unknown. Similarly, you can do what? Get a triangle of the BPV on the left side, right? Triangle PPV is going to be what? Equal to what? I'm going to use here, okay? On the bottom. This one equal to what? Half times BQ times PV, right? Right? We know PV is going to be based on the BX, right? Coordinates of X on a horizontal way. BP, we just got it, right? It's 4, 8, right? So yeah, it's done. What about the triangle, right triangle BVC on the right side? Same thing, right? Gonna be half times CQ times VQ, right? Again, CQ is give what we just got CQ previously, and then VQ, yeah, it's gonna be what based on the horizontal. This one is CX, right? This one is BX. We got it right in step 1. Okay. So you can also get a triangle, right? And then plus whatever BVC, right? Triangle BVC. That area is given, right? So that's the total idea of how you're going to get A. You finally going to use what? Use the equation of the area, right? To build a equation with A only, okay? Any questions for this one? All right, let's go back to the PowerPoints. So yeah, like I said, this is the roughly plan how you're going to do this question, right? Find the coordinates from B and C based on the intersections of the parabola and the equation, the linear equation, right? We are going to apply with quadratic formula, right? And then get the value of X, BX and CX, including A and number only, right? You're not going to get another unknown, right? And then based on the given triangle in the middle, BVC, you're going to build another 2 triangle to make a trapezoid, right? Using the area equation, right? Get a total area of the BCQP, right? Including A only. And then also get a 3 triangles area, right? BPV, right triangle, BPV on the left, right triangle CQV on the right, right? And also the known triangle BVC, add them 3 together, going to be equal to the area of the trapezoid, right? To solve A. So yeah, so this is what I wrote roughly, right? You got a BC first, right? Make them equal to each other. Well, apply with quadratic formula, right? You got an X, right? 2 possible answer, right? Equal -2 or 2A minus 1 divided by 2A. Okay. And then we know this is XB, this is XC, right? Points B and C, they both are on the linear line, right? We're going to plug in back to the linear line, got a Y, right? For both points, right? YB and YC, right? Okay. And then you got 4 coordinates for B and C, including A only. And then build whatever I told you, right? The area equations, right? Based on these points, right? B, V, and then, well, yeah, you're going to make the 2 new points, P and Q, right? They are all horizontally on the same level with V, right? And then when you get all 5 points, you can easily get distance, right? For example, BP, the vertical one on the left, CQ, the vertical one on the right, right? And also PQ, they are both based on the coordinates of B and C on X, which equals to BX plus CX, that's PQ, right? And then finally, you just get an equation, right? Using the equation to get that one, right? Does that make sense? So yeah, this is a complete solution from the from the website. So pretty much same thing, right? Similar, they just wrote down more details. So like I said, we did all of these step by step. Just make sure you know how to use quadratic formula, right? And we all know x is given, right? X we had a limitation for x. X is going to be bigger than 0.5. Okay, so which means whatever inside the square roots going to be bigger than 0 for sure. Okay, get an x with 2 possible results, including a. Plug in this to the linear equation. Get 4 coordinates for b and c. Got build in the new triangles, right triangles, easier for you to use the known condition BCV, right? Because we only know the area of the BCV in the middle, right? And then get a new equation, right? Labeling here, right? You see this equation, right? You won't have A, right? As the unknown, right? And then solve the A. Okay. Yeah, it is possible you can get two answers for A, right? But like again, we have a limitation for A, right? Bigger than 0.5. So finally, A equal to 2.5 or 5 out of 2 out of 5, gonna be the final answer. Okay. Any question for this one? All right. I think I'm done here. It's been like half an hour. I'm gonna go off the line. So any questions? Talk with Jay. Okay. I hope to see you in August. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Yang. Really
Thank you. I'm leaving.
Okay, thank you. 下面一场是那个9年级 Pascal 的竞赛。不知道大家对这个Euclid 的班大家有什么问题没有？也谢谢大家。那个就是很多朋友已经这个注册报名了，付款报名了。如果现在离那个厄雷伯的截止只剩下1个小时多一点的时间了。如果感兴趣的，请尽快注册报名。
老师可以问一个问题吗？
请问。
如果我报那个 Python 跟那个 CCC 那个就可以$100 off， 然后我再报多一个 Kaylee class 那个可以再$20 off 吗？
不是你报 Python 和 CCC 再报一个什么
？Kaylee CCC Python。
Kaylee 对，我再报一个 Kaylee 可以啊，可以
就是
有
120了是吧？120块钱 off 是吧？
对，可以。
好，谢谢啊。
但是要马上截止期就快到了，你得在5点之前付款哦。你到款时间为准，因为你光写个 email 说你想怎么样，但是那个款没到的话就不算了，就以款到时间为准，5点之前。
我就是 email money transfer 在那个 remark 那里写着那个报的课程的名字是吧？就可以了是吧？
这样的，这个您要写上这个课程的名字，您小孩的名字、年级、学校、你的名字、你要报的班级，还要提供一个 Gmail 的那个号码，我们好分享资料。因为我们这是放在 Google Drive 里面，不是 Gmail 的 account 好像访问会有一些问题的。
那你就是在 email transfer 的时候，在那个memo 那里能打上这些问题，可以打得下吗？这么多 information。
你可以另外发一个邮件给我们。另
外发个邮件
就是注意你这个名字要和你那个汇款的那个银行里面注册的名字一样哦，要不然我们找不到你。就有的人呢用很多个名字，这个给我们写 email 是另外一个名字，这个汇款又是一个名字，我们对不上号。你这个最好写明白，写明白就行了。
好的，谢谢哈。
不客气，欢迎，现在有不少报名的了，只是大家提醒大家就是说报名呢，报名的话，那个最好要趁早，因为趁早能拿到这个 early bird 的价钱，那个晚了也没关系，就是价钱贵一些了，但也没关系。我们以前还有就是正式课那个第1节他上完了以后才报的那个， 是就是 normal price 了，而且它必须也是款到，就在第一个正式课第一小时结束之前款到，而且款就是必须是这一列了，从520到540就这一列了，它必须是这个款了。
必须款到，那我现在打的话应该可以啊，来得及哈。
你现在打肯定来得及，1个小时它款不到嘛。
哦，
时差大概也就是
还有另外一个问，还有
嗯
另外一个问题就是，如果小孩参加课以后发现这个课程不太合适，你们有一个，比如说你上头几堂课之前，允许你 drop 这样子，有没有这个 policy？
我刚才已经讲过了，头1个小时job是可以的，头1个小时你发 email 来说，你说头1个小时没到之前啊，你发 email 来说你要job是可以的，因为
头1个小时哈，第一节课头1个小时哈。
对，因为你看你有1个半小时时间体验这个课了，你应该知道是怎么样的，对不对？因为我们办班和那1对1的私教是不一样的，你不能随时退的，对吧？这个也是我们加拿大其他办班的规矩。那么你有1个半小时体验了以后呢，你那个就不给退了。那个你如果是我们1对1家教服务的话呢，你只要在下一堂课之前提前至少24个小时通知我们，你说就不想上了，我们是可以退的，钱是可以退的。
那退是 fully refund 吗？还是怎么样？
什么？你说1对1家教啊？
不是，刚刚这3节课 Katie CCC 跟Python，就是如果是一个小时之前他发现不合适，是 fully refund 吗？
对，full refund。
那我知道，好的，谢谢哈。
不客气。
好，
不客气。你要保险的话也可以，头1个小时之后你注册，但是那个时候往往来不及，你知道吗？就有个家长比较保守吧，或者说比较抠门吧，他1个小时就是说那个之后他说来报名，那个因为我们是1个小时之后你没有付费的就不能继续听课了，但是这个时候他再来报的话呢，就是可能我们的工作人员就是工作速度没那么快了，那就耽误他小孩就去听后面的课了，当然也耽误不了太长时间，就耽误了几十分钟吧，然后就
好，谢谢哈。
好，没关系，欢迎你这个报名，因为我们有很多家长他都是报我们好几个班的，去年就是这样，去年优惠还没有今年给的这么多呢，去年就是好多家长都报好几个班，就是说我们这个